This is Latrigg Fell, just north of the town of Keswick, and after weeks of embracing the grey, it looks like this morning I might finally get some light. I'm going to start this morning by working the classic wide view across Keswick over Derwent Water towards Catbells, and then I'm going to put the telephoto lens on and work on some more intimate compositions, maybe focusing in on some of the snow-capped peaks. The light is so good this morning that I've already moved on to my second composition, which is kind of breaking my golden rule of taking my time and picking my compositions carefully. But when you get light like this, I think it's very easy to fall into that trap of scurrying from one shot to the next. As you can see, the telephoto lens is on. Third composition of the day in the bag. I cannot believe the light this morning. It is absolutely amazing. This is what landscape photography is all about. I had a load of things to talk to you about this morning, but it's all gone completely out of my head because I'm so excited by this fantastic light. Oh yes, my favourite video this week was by Peter Iversen, and he was in the Italian Dolomites.
We returned for sunrise the following morning. A sunrise on top of a mountaintop is always beautiful despite the clear sky. Being on a location watching the sun throw its first beams of light on the side of the mountains, giving off the famous red alpenglow in the frosty and clean mountain air, stands as one of the most beautiful and zen-like experiences I've had.
I'm a huge fan of Maz. As you probably know, his style is very different from the rest of us, and he visits some of the most beautiful places in the world. But perhaps what you didn't know is just how supportive he is of some of the smaller channels on YouTube. He takes an awful lot of time watching and commenting on our videos, and I think that's why so many of us are rooting for him in 2018. So what's that now? Composition 4 or 5? To be honest, I've completely lost count. This time I'm taking a shot of the town itself. I'm at 200mm, which is the maximum for this lens, and I'm focused in on the church. I think now that the sun is lighting up the foreground where I was stood, it's time to get the wide-angle lens on and go for a selfie. That's the selfie in the bag, and I am planning to do a selfie special a bit later on in the year, and there's an opportunity for you guys to get involved as well if you want to. So if you post up your selfies to Instagram and tag them with the hashtag #ChrisSalePhoto, I'll share my favourites in that video.
We sitting here, oh so silent.
I guess I'm just trying to make the most of the light now, and now that I've got a few shots in the bag, I can experiment with things that perhaps I wouldn't normally try. So at the moment I'm focused right in on the jaws of Borrowdale, and it's a really bright scene, and I've got no idea whether or not it will work or not. If you're not lucky enough to have the kind of light that I've got this morning, and you're doing a bit of embracing the grey yourself, don't forget to take part in the community challenge being organised by Julian Baird. All you need to do is to share your photos and videos using the hashtag #EmbraceTheGrey. Speaking of Julian, we're both going to be at the photography show on Sunday the 18th of March. If you want to meet us and get together and have a coffee, then follow either of us on Facebook or Twitter, linked in the description below, and we'll post up details of when and where a bit closer to the time. I had a question in from Roy Hall this week, who asked which make of filters do I use. Now I see filters as an essential part of any landscape photographer's kit, and therefore I've invested quite heavily in mine. My filters cost more than both of my Canon L series lenses and are second only to my camera body. Now I use Lee filters, and I carry 2 and 3 stop hard and soft edge grads. I've got a landscape polarizer and a 10 stop ND filter with a 6 stop ND filter on the way. Now I wouldn't go so far as to recommend Lee filters. There are also excellent systems from Format High-Tech and from Nissi, but I personally avoid Kokin because I've had problems with colour casts on their filters in the past. If you've got any questions that you would like me to answer in these videos, then please tweet me at @ChrisSalePhoto.
Oh, so silent. You won't dare to speak your mind. I wanna cry, but keep on smiling. I'm so tired, darling. Oh, so don't say you're sorry.
We don't get many days like this, but when we do, we've got to make the most of it. That said, it's time for me to head home. But hopefully I'll see you next week, and until then, you take it easy.